Okay, let's see how we can connect to a data, and in this video we'll be talking about how to connect to a flat file. So what all types of flat data sources you have. Suppose you have the text file, you have a CSV, you have an Excel. All these are known as flat data sources, right? So primarily in our case study, which is for AdventureWorks, we have entirely flat data with us. So let's see how we can connect to that data. As you can see already, the version of Power BI that I'm using, it's already prompting me to connect to the data or add data to your report option available here. And if I go to get data from another source, it will be opening up the entire box. As you can see, I have simply clicked on to this and it is going to open up an entire option list of all the options through which we can actually select. Now that is one thing, it's just working on to the same. There we go. So this is the kind of box we get, a dialog box. I'll simply close it down. If you go to the home tab also, under that you can see get data option. So once you click on the get data, there are two things actually. You can click on the drop down here to see the list of most common data sources. And fortunately in this we have the text and CSV option available because our purpose is to connect to a CSV file right now. So we can simply click on this, or if we click on this big icon, it will again open up the same dialog box. I'm not looking for the same. So let me just click on this text or CSV and it will ask us to browse the same. So I am already into the folder. This data source, I have already shared it with you. You can simply browse to your place where you have saved this entire folder. And now we need to connect to, let's suppose, customers, AdventureWorks customers.csv. Now just select it and then click open. And it will open up a box for us, just coming up. Here we go. It's connecting. There we go. We got this box, and in this you can see couple of things to note here. This is the file origin and delimiter, and you can see the data type detection. This is important. What it is trying to do, it is trying to find out the data types of each column based on the first 200 rows into the data. We have over 18,000 plus number of customers in this file. So based on the first 200 customers data, it is detecting the data type, which is actually absolutely fine. We need not to do anything into it. It's pretty smart into such things. So we have two options with us. Either we can transform the data or load the data. If we click on transform, it will take us to Power Query. We'll talk about that later on in detail, so I'm not going into that. If I click on load, it will get loaded over here into our model, and in this fields you will start seeing that data. Let me show you. I'm clicking on load, so it is actually loading that entire data and will become part of our Power BI desktop model in few seconds. Again, it's working. Coming up. Let's just wait for few seconds here. You can see it is showing you kind of a processing here on the right hand side. Okay, so here we go. It's done. And now on the right hand side, you can see the list of all the fields which comes into that one query, which is the CSV file, right? So you can see AdventureWorks customer, and it will be visible in our data view also. I've just clicked on this. You will notice that here it is. And in fact, you can see the entire table here. That's the data view. And it's also visible in our modeling view where we can start building the relationship. But for that, we must be having at least two tables. We have only one right now. So the purpose of this video was to show you that how we can connect to the flat sources through which we can get the data. I hope you got it. You can just try playing around with the text also, Excel also, all such sources. Thank you.